And now, a thought from man. Today's subject, the Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show. You know, the Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show, it's okay. It's definitely something worth checking out, just mainly for the art style, if anything. It looks gorgeous, but there's nothing else to it. It just looks gorgeous, and that's it. It just has a pretty face to it, and I don't know, I find that kind of disheartening. I like having something to look at, but I also like thinking. That shouldn't be too much to ask for, is it?
What a snooze fest!
The major strong point of the series is definitely the art style. I could look at this all day. It looks so gorgeous and stylized. And it's just like, why can't the rest of the series be just this art? It just looks so beautiful. It's done in like Art Deco style, which I just love that style. I just absolutely love the Art Deco style. It looks gorgeous. It's something that just I would want to look at all day. In terms of a TV series, that's not very good if the only thing I really want from the series is just to look at it. You know, you gotta give me another reason to want to stay. Something like this art style would work perfectly for like a little mini short, but for a TV series, I mean, unless you have something else in the series, it's not enough to keep me coming back. It's just kind of annoying to me. The animation really complements the Art Deco style, I definitely could say that. But sometimes the animation could be a little obnoxious, particularly with expressions. Mainly Sherman, if anything. Just whenever they make him do a dumb face, it just looks a little off-putting. I don't know, that's probably just a minor nitpick, but every time he has those goofy looking teeth, I'm just like, oh, it just kind of turns me off from the series a bit. The premise of the show is kind of weird. They decided to do it like a late night talk show, and I'm just like, why? You know, you had a movie, which was actually pretty good. It was fun entertainment, but I mean, granted, it's nothing to really write home about. It has nice moments, but you have this movie, and I don't know why you don't continue from the movie. That's sort of what you did with your How to Train Your Dragon TV shows. So I don't get it. Why do this late night talk show thing? It just feels kind of weird. It's like, what the hell does Mr. Peabody and Sherman have to do with late night television? It's just kind of odd for me. The thing about their little late night sketch show is that they do it inside their house, which is a penthouse above this building, so they constantly have neighbors coming in and out.
Now then,
Mr. Peabody! Oh, Mr. Peabody!
ladies and gentlemen, our building manager, Mr. Calvert Hobson.
What's all the commotion?
Our downstairs neighbor, Christine.
Kenny!
Where are you, my little man?
Oh, look, it's our other neighbors from downstairs, the Yakamoras.
Oh!
And it kind of hurts the flow of the show because, you know, you have random people popping up and constantly ruining the show. And, I mean, I don't know, if they were following the behind the scenes thing, like how they set up the show and all that, maybe that could work out better for them, but it's mainly during the show where random characters just pop in and they kind of go with what they can. And I just don't feel like that works for this series too much.
This is the end, Mr. P!
The show definitely can fall into some lowbrow humor. Mainly with butts. I don't know why. It's just kind of like, what is with you and butts? They have one skit where Sherman decides to paint a portrait with his butt.
Tonight I'll be doing something the Italian masters called butt painting! Anybody can paint with their hands, but only a real artist can paint with his booty. I will now paint a portrait of this bowl of fruit, only using my rear end.
Oh!
Who needs a brush when you've got a touch?
Or they have Mozart play his symphonies with his butt.
I'm Ludwig van Beethoven.
I'm just thinking, why? This just isn't funny. It's butts. That's it. Butts. You're not really doing anything clever. That's just what hurts this series so much. So all in all, it's an meh of a series. The humor is pretty dry, can be pretty crude as well, and I just wish it could have been so much better had they followed up from the movie, because the movie had genuine character moments. This doesn't. It doesn't really allow the characters to be characters. It just has random wacky humor for the sake of random wacky humor. I don't know. And it's so disappointing because I love looking at it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely a style over substance series though, and that's what's annoying. Like, if you had good, clever writing, this would be a good series. But, I can't say that. I can't by any measure of the word. It's like, but I want to look at it. I really, really just want to look at it. It's just disappointing. That's really all it is. Just disappointing. But that's just a thought.